Glover says right after the tornado hit, her daughter was shocked.
When she saw it, she was like, oh, that's my school?
Now, portable classrooms have been set up, along with a temporary cafeteria.
So far, we've had a very, very smooth opening.
Principal Sheila Gregory wanted to get back to business as usual as soon as possible because she's been through this before.
I went to Auburndale High School in 1979 when the tornadoes came through. And some of the experiences that I had then, it kept kind of resonating in the back of my brain. I didn't want to do the double sessions. I wanted to be back in my school with my peers.
And so today, students returned, some with their own stories to tell about how the tornadoes impacted them directly.
One student was telling us about how he was in the closet with his family, and it sounded like a train. I've never actually heard a tornado, but apparently it sounds like a train.
They expect these repairs to the school to take about a year. Keith?
We also know so much was lost in the classrooms, Jeff, because of this tornado. What do the teachers need? Are they asking for some help here?
Well, this morning, the teachers, the principals, school officials here, they thanked the community because they have stepped up and helped out, donating items that were lost to teachers inside of their classrooms. But they did tell us they need chairs, teachers need chairs, and so we have a link on WFLA.com if you would like to help.
All right, sounds good. Jeff Patterson reporting live in Polk County. Thank you.
Well, anyone would be concerned about their house, whether there's something across the street or not.
The investigation continues into a depression that formed right next to a home in Pasco County. People in the neighborhood, as you can imagine, are pretty concerned. Our Ryan Hughes is live on the scene in Lutz, and tell us what's going on at the house right now, Ryan.
Hey, Jen, good evening to you. Certainly not a lot. As you can see here live, that yellow caution tape is still around this home at this hour, and that tiny hole that formed right there underneath that window. The homeowners knew something was up when the tiles in their home started to pop up Friday night.
They found some tiles that are on the floor adjacent to a love seat that had started to buckle and crack.
They called 911. Pasco County firefighters and county officials came to the home on Willow Lakes Drive in Lutz and surveyed the property. The culprit, a tiny depression that likely formed under the foundation. A hole appeared under a window. County leaders urged the family to leave for safety reasons. Neighbors feeling the family's pain.
You have put lots of money into your home, and you take good care of it, and you're concerned one way or the other.
As of Monday afternoon, yellow caution tape still surrounded the home, and a sticker on the front window declared the place unsafe. And we're told an engineer is expected to come to the home sometime later today or perhaps tomorrow to assess the situation. Within the last few minutes, we also got the 911 call made by the homeowner. We'll play that for you coming up tonight at 6. For now, though, we're live in Lutz in Pasco County. I'm Ryan Hughes, 8 on your side.
A freak accident injures a person walking down a Bay Area street. Clearwater police say the victim was on the sidewalk on US 19 near Gulf to Bay Boulevard when they were hit by some debris that came from a passing truck. It happened around 9 this morning. The pedestrian was knocked unconscious and rushed to the hospital. No word on their condition tonight. And the search continues this evening for 2 suspects who wounded 3 people at a house party in Tampa. Police say the pair fired the shots on East Mulberry Drive early Sunday morning after they were told to leave. The victims are between the ages of 19 and 21. 2 of them are still in the hospital in stable condition.
He's accused of killing his ex-wife and her entire family. Now Shelby Nealy's attorneys say his ex-wife's mental health records could come into play during his trial. And on your sides, Avery Cotton joins us right now from the Pinellas County Courthouse. Hey, Avery.
Good evening, Jan. Yeah, Shelby Nealy was in court today with his attorneys. They're claiming that he may have suffered from battered spouse syndrome. Shelby Nealy is accused of killing his ex-wife, Jamie Ivancic, burying her body in Pasco County, and then pretending to be her through text messages until prosecutors say her family caught on. That's when they argue he drove to his in-laws' home in Tarpon Springs and killed them and Ivancic's brother. But today in court, Nealy's attorneys asked the judge for his ex-wife's mental health records, arguing she could have been abusive to both him and their children.
In that statement, he says he killed Miss Ivancic because she attacked their 2 minor children. There is also a documented history of her attacking Mr. Nealy.
Nealy previously offered 4 life sentences in exchange for life in prison. However, the state rejected it. If convicted, they will fight for the death penalty, which is why the defense argues it's important to have Ivansek's health records and to learn more about any time she was Baker acted during the time of their relationship.
All of these mental health records would be corroborative of that.
And Nealy is back in court for his pre-trial hearing in February of next year. Reporting live in Pinellas County, Avery Cotton, 8 on your side.
A brutal